right, man. Angel Reese says that the WNBA doesn't cover her bills. Her rent is $8,000. And she basically then says that she don't even know if the WNBA covers her car note. She says she don't even know how much those checks are. Now it'd be smart. She'd be like, you know what? I don't know how much those checks are because I put them into I just save them or I put them into my investment account. And what she got to understand is this. You know what I'm saying? What she got to understand is this. She hot right now. Guys pedestalize women or the world pedestalize women. It's like hip hop. One sound in hip hop can be dope, for a shorter period of time. Like right now, she's the it thing, but people gonna get tired of looking at her. Mark my words, people gonna get tired of looking at her. She's not always gonna be, the head, bitch in charge. That's not always gonna be who she is. In her mind, she thinks she always gonna be hot shit, and this is why you got a whole bunch of, cougars and aunties going around here like they'll never fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like they always think they're the shit into their 60s and 70s, like they got options. That's how they think. They always gonna be hot shit. They always, man, after a while, it's gonna be somebody else that look better than you. You still think people talk about Buffy the Body, Melissa Ford. No, it was some more women that succeeded them. So right now, her little 2 minutes of fame, that little endorsement money she getting, she better transition that into in my opinion, she need to transition that into an actual a hardcore avenue. If that's being in the media, starting our media company, if that's starting a lingerie or females clothing line like Rihanna, she needs to parlay that into that. She needs to parlay that into that, if I'm being honest. But that's just my opinion on it. But let's listen to what the good sister got to say. Or y'all sister.
I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. Let me do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah, it covers that. It definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. I don't even know my salary. Does it? Let me see. You don't even... Yo! I'm living beyond my means! It's like... No, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living beyond my means. Like y'all think. Babe, if y'all thought... It's like... I don't even know my salary for WNBA. A thing. Do that even pay my car note?
Yeah, I think it pays your car note.
Yeah. I ain't doing it, that thing. Oh, when is that other hot tea coming up?
But that's sad because that really shows you like...
I'm beyond my means! Hand pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know. The WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. Let me do the math real quick.
So that's her. That's her. That's her. That's her. Trying to flex on people. $8,000 rent. For what? All these women live above their means. You hear about these women getting these big settlement checks, or you hear about these women, getting a divorce and getting a settlement divorce or getting a lot of child support, and they run right through that money. They run right through that money. And you see why? Like, why would she need to pay $8,000 in rent? She don't have kids. And at that point, why not just buy a home? Fuck is you written for? Why not just buy a home at that point? You know what I'm saying? But I know during the season she got a rent and she may not necessarily want to buy a home in Chicago. And that might not, that may not be the move right now. So that may be it until she get more stable. But she think this a flex, being an adult. Oh, I live above my means, or my WNBA paycheck, it doesn't even cover this, and Hayden pays the bills. She got to understand, after a while, they're going to pick some other bitch to hate on. This is temporary. You ain't going to be hot forever. And, you ain't going to be hot forever. But like I said before, they probably don't cover my car note and doing all this flexing. Doing all this, this don't even cover my car note. And you signed the contract, Playboy or Playgirl. You signed the contract. That's funny. She signed the contract. She signed a contract and she flexing on people on Instagram and all that, or TikTok and Instagram and all that. Like I said, times is hard. You know? So times is hard. People don't want to hear that shit. People do not want to hear that. Times are super duper hard. And I never really liked her attitude. I never really liked her. Cry misogyny, but then you out here taking all these provocative pictures and talking about men are trying to sexualize you. That was my key. I didn't never like her, but that was my key, that she was a feminist right then and there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a woman at the gym stripping down her clothes and then bending over in front of you and stretching and, got her punani out, got her cheeks out, got everything out, and then accuse you of looking and saying you trying to sexualize her. Like, get out of my face. And women do that shit all the time. They like attention. They can't help it. Attention is their downfall. Attention is why a lot of them get divorced. Attention is their biggest downfall. They thirst for attention. I see women that I didn't even know was in relationships crying about how they don't have help with the kids and complaining on the internet and showing off their bodies and showing off their ass. And you got a whole boyfriend at home. Why the fuck is you showing off sexual provocative pictures? And then when these dudes come to your DM or see you in person and shoot their shot, you know what I'm saying? You setting thirst traps for a reason. That's one of the reasons you got to get a chick that they ain't even on the internet no more. They start saying anything for attention. And a lot of times the intention may not even be the intention may not even be to get somebody, just to get some type of validation that I'm still pretty. You know what I'm saying? That just might be what it boiled down to. So a lot of girls stare at you and try to get you to approach them. You approach them and they say, "Oh no, I'm good," and I got a boy. They do that. They do that. The attention is a drug, and it's been long before the internet. So her talking about her paying $8,000 rent can't afford. She's an airhead, bro. She's an airhead. She's an airhead. She's an airhead. Believe it or not, she's an airhead. She's an airhead, bro. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications by hitting the bell icon button. Find me on hit the link tree. Find me on Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. Check out the Patreon. I won't be disappointed. I appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.